Live.
Yep.
There we go. Sorry about the delay. Technical difficulties, of course, but we're here now.
We
We all got
are.
in the building.
We are. We are here.
Cool. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. We're going to get into the nitty gritty. I'll go ahead and introduce myself. Y'all know, if y'all are on my channel, Rubix_3, and we do car stuff. What's good?
We do car stuff. That is exactly what we do. We do all car stuff.
And
Let me go
also,
ahead and
crazy
throw.
thing,
I'm gonna throw a notification on Instagram out. Let them know
cool
that
deal,
we
cool,
live as well.
cool deal. So right now, whoever channel y'all watching on right now, we are live on both channels. So if you're watching me on my channel, we're also live on the Exotic Car Blacklist. If you're watching us on the Exotic Car Blacklist, we're live on my channel. So hopefully, you go ahead and support on both sides, flip back and forth, do what you got to do. But we are doing some some groundbreaking stuff with technology with the dual cast. So
We figuring it out.
yeah, we figured it out. We figured it out. It took a minute, but we figured it out.
We did.
Also, big shout out to Dave with the super chat. It was already in here before we dropped in there, so big shout out to him there. So we go ahead and drop that. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I see Ty in the building. It's good,
Uh,
Dave.
Mr. Nobody Mopar in the building. See you. I
Uh,
see.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let's go ahead and get into it here. So before we get into the whole episode, I know that's where everybody won't come to see. Let's talk about the cars first. So I know you just got your Hellcat, man. What you think about it?
Uh, Honestly, I love it. From the video I just did on it when I did a little walkthrough of it. It's got plenty of power. Let's start with that. Plenty of power. Uh, Honestly, man, I think for a four-door grocery getter, is what I like to call it, you get everything you want. You got all the creature comforts. You got speed, you got power, you got aesthetics. That's the most important part. So, um, honestly, I love it, man. I couldn't upgrade. I couldn't see myself upgrading to a red eye at the moment until I learned how to put this power down. There ain't no need to upgrade on there. Somebody actually left a comment on there, and that was spot on. Why make more power if you can't put it down just yet? So
Right.
overall, I'm happy though. I'm happy.
Word, word. That's good. That's good. So what made you go with blue? I know you had the F8 green before, so why you went with blue?
Shout out Gargoyle King. Shout out. Shout out. Why'd I go indigo blue? Man, I purchased my F8, and my F8 was. I loved it. Right, there wasn't many out there. When I bought my cars, I looked at car colors, and I was looking to see what was the best car color to purchase that would be rare. And that F8 green came through. I didn't have a choice. I didn't order that. I loved it. And then one day I was
Right.
parking at a Target in the parking deck, and I saw this indigo blue scat come through. I was like, whoo, maybe I made the wrong decision. Now I loved my F8, but that indigo blue just hit different with that tint.
Right.
And I told myself if I got another one, when I did, then I will order a blue one. And so that's why I ended up getting that indigo blue with the red interiors.
Yeah, that's crazy clean. Like at first, like I'm not like a blue person, but when I seen her in person, yeah, you did right by that for sure. You did right by that. Sure, man.
Shout out Plum
So
Crazy Dave. Shout out. Shout out.
for sure, let's go ahead and get to nitty gritty. Let's go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes while we having this conversation right now. So you got the video on your end?
Uh, yeah, I think so. Let me see. Let me share. Let's do this.
All right.
Share
So
my
if you're watching on my
screen.
channel right now, he's gonna pull up the episode one for the Chief Donut Maker that aired today at what came out like 9 o'clock this morning.
Yep.
So if you're so right now, he's gonna show it on his channel right now, and so we're gonna take a look at it at the same time and add some commentary. He was actually there, so that's why we're here talking about it right now.
All right. So let's share my screen real quick. Let's do this. Screen.
Well, it might be able to share him out. I don't know.
Screen. I got you right here, big dog.
Oh, Queen B, appreciate that. Appreciate that.
There
If
we
y'all
go.
in the building, go ahead and hit that like button. Let them know y'all here. Share it out. Do all that stuff.
Can you see that? Can y'all see that, Rubix?
I can't see it on mine, but I'm gonna switch over to yours. I'll see it on yours. Yeah.
See on mine? Okay.
Yeah, I
All
see it on
right.
yours.
All right, y'all. Make sure y'all watch those ads.
For
Help your
sure.
boy out.
I gotta swatch. I gotta go over your stream here so I can see it.
Come on over. Come on over to the good side.
So if
Strong
you're on my
side.
if you're on my stream right now, I can't see the comments. I'm on pressing stream right now. So this is so I can see the video and whatnot. So if you're seeing it and you're kind of confused, that's what's going on.
Hold on. Let me pause it for a second. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me pause. I gotta. All
For
right.
sure.
Can you see it still?
Yeah, I see it.
All right.
I don't have audio on my end, but it's all good.
You don't have audio? Oh boy. So you don't have audio from my side either?
No, I don't have the audio. I can see it, but I don't have the audio.
Oh, technical difficulties, guys. Technical difficulties. If y'all do y'all have audio on y'all end? Everybody that's on the other side, somebody drop us a comment and let me know if y'all got audio on y'all side. Somebody drop me a comment and let me know if y'all got audio. Okay, he said they got. Wait, Mr. Nobody says no audio, but Dave says he has audio. He said he only
Okay.
hear y'all. Okay,
Okay.
so in other words, aka they can't hear us. They
All
can't
right.
hear
Cool.
the video. So how you want to do this?
And let's just talk about it, man. Let's just talk
Okay.
about it. We didn't
All
talk
right.
about it. Sorry, I'm back. I'm back on my stream, guys. Okay, cool deal. Okay, I'm back on my stream here. We were trying to pull up the video, but we're good here. So this is what we're gonna do, man. So the guy I'm with right now, Preston, aka Exotic Car Blacklist, top 10 finalists for the Chief Donut Maker. Episode 1 aired today. Before we get into like what happened in the episode today, let's backtrack and like talk about like what happened to get to this point. So your video, let's talk about your submission video, man. How you came up with that idea, man?
Man, my submission video is funny because I wasn't even gonna do one last minute. It was just kind of like an ideal. Um, we were in this penthouse, and it literally wasn't mine, y'all. So we were in this penthouse. I had my camera because I was filming. I carried my camera everywhere, and I was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do this video now because I think that it's not gonna get better than this, right? So, I always carry, it's play money, just to let y'all know. So I was play money I was throwing. I always carry like play money because I do like skits and stuff. So honestly, I winged it. I winged it. I winged the whole video. I saw they had some books on the wall. I had a YSL bag on. They had a YSL book. And I was like, you know what? Let's do it like this. We found the perfect camera angle. And the whole time I'm doing it, I'm thinking like, what could I do to make this video as catchy as possible,
Right.
to be able to capture the crowd, right? And for me, that was just doing something outrageous. Like, who else was you going to see in a penthouse throwing money up? Talking
Right.
about buying a Dodge, and it was just going above and beyond and going over the top.
Yo, that was a good idea too, because I mean one of the key things is just trying to stand out or whatnot. And I watched the video, I'm like, man, how do you come up with that? That was pretty entertaining. Like you was like animated, all that type of stuff. Like I thought you had that planned out. The fact you just came up with that off a whim and they picked it. Oh, that was good looks
It's
for sure.
crazy. It was crazy.
Right.
Yeah. So as I think about doing videos or think about you know concepts to different things, like I try to put myself in the shoes of a viewer. Somebody
Right.
like the average people that look at the channel. For instance, I'm a viewer on everybody else's channel. So what would grab my attention? And that's constantly what I'm thinking about when I'm making my videos. Like nobody wants to watch someone who's plain Jane boring. They want to see somebody who's entertaining. who they can relate to. Like they want a relatable person, and that's where all that came from.
Word, word.
Yeah.
So now you submit the video,
hmm
and they let you know that you're top 10. Like, tell me how that went down.
So, my man, I was sitting there. It was literally getting off work on a Friday, and they sent out an email saying, hey, you're considered for the top 10. This is what you have to do. This is the information that we need from you. If it's not back within 24 hours, you're not going to be top 10. And so it was a quick turnaround on it to send the information out back to them. And then once we got confirmation, we knew it was like go time at that point. So it was an overwhelming feeling because it was over 175,000 people, and I was one of those people selected. I'm top 10, out of 175,000. Like, dude, just think about that for a second, right? Let's just think about that. Out of 175,000 people, you're picked to be in the top 10. So things like that never happen for people like me. So
For sure.
it was just really surreal, and all I kept thinking about, man, was no matter what happened, I'm gonna make the best out of this opportunity.
As being one of those 175,000 people that entered and they get picked, I feel you. I feel you on that.
Oh man, listen. They the funny part is, right? They couldn't pick everybody,
Right.
and
I know. I want to know. I want to. I know.
and it came down to for me when I was looking at everybody's videos, it was creativity. Like a lot of people created videos, and they were just driving in the videos. A lot of people
Right.
created videos, and they were just not showing personality. So not saying you were, I actually liked your video, but I felt like they were looking for somebody that could relate to a mass,
Yeah.
and they picked the top 10, what they thought were the best out of the first 10,000 applicants to be selected.
Right. For sure. Yeah, I know. And then some people, want to wear a helmet in the video and talk in front of like Z Max and whatnot, which it's cool. I understand. I understand. But no, but nonetheless, like my main thing was like, if I didn't get it, I was like, man, I hope someone that I know get it. Like, and bro, when he called me and like, yo, I'm like, what? I'm like, you got a Hellcat? He was like, nah. I'm like, you got a Lamborghini or something? Like, bro, bro, I started checking my email. Like, hold on, maybe I got. I never got an email. It's all good though. But like for real, like definitely hats off, man. Like that's a real big move for sure. So now let's move into where we at now. So the first thing, like you guys, like the episode that aired today, you guys got to do an interview with Goldberg.
Oh man.
Man, tell me about that,
Sheesh.
cause like, bro, cause I grew up watching Goldberg wrestle, and like
hmm
that man's intimidating. Like just like how he come out and how like live he is and stuff like that. Like, bro, like what it was like interviewing with him. Like, did y'all like get ahead of some of the questions, or how did like that whole thing just play out? Like for real.
Yeah, man. The interview with Goldberg is an interrogation. It wasn't an interview. Let's get that correct. Because interviews, you chopping it up with people. It's a friendly environment. Now, it was an interrogation. I'm a 6'4", 230 plus pound guy. Bill Goldberg is somewhere around like 6'1", 6'2", and he's somewhere around that same weight range. Now, that man sitting across that desk is kind of, I ain't gonna say kind of, he is intimidating. Just the way that he speak, the way that he carry himself. So sitting down with him, I knew that I had to be my authentic self, and I wasn't gonna try to be somebody that I wasn't. And I feel like they were looking for that authenticity,
Yeah.
and just being able to answer his questions, man, it, it was fulfilling, right? Like the when he asked me the colors, I was like this. I felt like I was in school. The teacher asked you a question like 1+1, and you like, oh, me. When he was like, "What's F8 and what does F8 and B5 mean to you?" I was like, "Bro, you talking to the guy that had an F8 scat? Like, it's the color, it's green." And I was like, "B5 blue." I thought about my guy, that had the B5 blue car. His handle was B5 blue. I said, "Bro, B5 blue. Like, come on, like everybody know these colors right here." So that was like one of those moments for me. And then it was the handshake that followed where I was like, okay, somebody must have missed this question, or it must have been one that that people got hung up on that I just answered. So yeah, it was an honor. I watched Goldberg spear people on TV, bro. He was putting people in jackhammers, and this man sitting in front of me.
He was out here
So,
coming through the sparklers and stuff, man. I remember that.
bro,
I remember
throwing
that.
jabs and doing kicks, and this is the guy that's interviewing me. Yeah, I was taken all the way back.
Man, so speaking on that, I know you mentioned like some people must have got it wrong or whatnot. Like, what was the feeling? Because like the way when they did the edit for that the first episode, right? It definitely I felt the tension. I'm like, man, like like you guys are like doing something that could be life changing right now, and all is like on this moment. You got to kill this interview, this interrogation from Goldberg. Like how are you feeling going into that moment? Like I saw they had y'all walk through the door, got Goldberg sitting at the table or whatnot. Like how are you feeling right before everything started?
Right before the interrogation, um, man, I don't know. It was the unexpected, right? Everybody is nervous because of the unexpected, but some reason I was super confident going into this challenge, and I just felt like that there really couldn't be a question that you asked me that I couldn't answer
Right.
because I grew up around cars. I've done enough with cars. I ran with enough car groups to be able to answer questions. So, I mean, I was nervous going in, but it's going to take a lot to stump me. You're gonna have to ask me something about the internals of the engine to be able to stump me, or how something works electronically. Because my knowledge is it's pretty deep when it comes to cars.
For sure. For sure. I'm gonna ask, oh yeah, going back to you said where people must have missed the question. Like I saw like some people missed the question. Like it seemed like there was some nerds on there because I know like this is going back to when I was a kid. Like I was in like a spelling bee one time, and like I made it to the point where I got to represent my class in the spelling bee, and
Mhm.
like I practiced and all that type of stuff. I knew everything. Like I was working on the hard words because I knew the easy words. Man, I got to the spelling bee. First word was cricket, and I misspelled it after I spelled it right. I misspelled cricket in front of everybody.
Yep.
So for you to get to that point and not like freeze up and not mess up, because they showed the people that messed up. Like someone didn't even know what F8 green was. Someone didn't know what B5 was. Someone said it was B5 yellow. I was like, I was
It-
like, I'm like, you both were getting that wrong right across from Goldberg. I'm like, man, Goldberg about to spear somebody right now. I got nervous for them. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, everybody has a different knowledge base, right? And all of my um, competitors that were there, all nine of them, we're all friends, and to this day, we're all friends. And so
That's what's up.
I feel like that the pressure treated everybody a little differently, right? Because I'm sure that these other nine people knew the answer to that, but when you got Goldberg sitting in front of you, and you got a camera off to the side of you, and you got a crew, you have all that is factored into you being able to talk, right? So I can only imagine how it feels being a president because you have the world looking at you at that point.
Right.
It's surreal. So I would say this, they may have missed that color, but at the end of the day, like everybody brought their own strength with them to the contest.
For sure. Now, I know that the total episode was like 11 minutes long, like, and I know like just with filming stuff personally, like if I go to a car meet or something, I may film 40 minutes worth of footage, but only use 15 minutes of it. How much filming did y'all do, man? How long was the time on set, if you can say?
So that particular day, we were on set, I think somewhere around like 14 hours. So for that first episode, we woke up and we got there about 6:15, and we ended up leaving that day somewhere around like 7:30 ish, maybe a little bit later.
And
So it's funny when you look at the episode being 11 minutes and you realize you was there for 14 hours. The editing that had to go into that, for one, but then for two, the amount of content that could be used to make this worth viewing is something
yeah,
that you have to think about as well.
that was yeah, because it seemed like the production was really good. Like this is definitely like they guys really created like a reality TV show, like legit,
Yeah.
like
Yep.
a reality. TV show contest
Yep.
off of this and making it like a 3 episode long thing, which I no one's doing that. No one's doing that at all. And speaking of that, like, this is a segue to the next part. Like one thing I want to say hats off to what Dodge is doing is like no other car manufacturer brand is saying, hey, let's go out and pick someone to be the face of our brand for a year. Like Ferrari's not doing that. Lamborghini's not doing that. Ford not doing that. Honda's not doing that. I mean, no one's doing that. And in fact, Dodge is doing that means a lot. And this is something. It's a segue to another part here, and this is something we talked about before. And I think this is something that needs to be said, right? Like I see a lot of people like far as the comments. You've probably seen the comments and stuff as well. Some people are like, they're not even gonna shine on this channel, but some people are saying this X person should have got, X person should have got it, and whatnot. These are people with well-known names. Tell me something that you knew about the contest rules that everyone should have access to about who they picked and why they picked certain people.
They weren't. Sorry, Santana and Mr. Nobody in these chats, man, are
Hold
acting
on.
up.
They on your side. Let me see what they said.
Don't read it. Don't read it. Don't read it. He just calls. He called Santana Rubik's dad. So Santana said to pin the comment. Okay, and the inside joke for y'all that don't know is Rubik's and Santana got the same car color. So
Mine's way better.
Santana is Rubik's dad. But anyway,
okay, we're gonna show that. What's gonna happen? Y'all stay tuned to the channel because there will be a race going down. We're gonna shut all that down. We're gonna shut that
man,
down.
Don't.
I already beat him once. I already beat him once in the RT. I don't care what the stipulation was. He lost to the RT. There's a video on my channel about it. I beat him.
He gonna run the strip across the screen to make me be quiet, y'all. Just know why he did it. Oh man, I forgot the. Oh yeah, so let me answer your question. So the whole point of the contest was to find someone that wasn't popular and that didn't have a big following, and to turn them into a brand ambassador for Dodge, right? And some of the people that entered the contest didn't read that and necessarily understand what it meant, because people were commenting like, why wasn't such and such picked? Or you got people that's whining on YouTube videos about the contestants, making whole videos whining about it. And right. And you got a big following and they're looking for somebody without that, so it's those type of people who give these companies bad raps, right? Like Dodge is the brotherhood of muscle, regardless if you picked or not. Just be happy that you had the opportunity to do it, right? And they weren't looking for rich people. They weren't looking for famous people. They was looking for the average person to bring up. And I respect that. So I'm not rich. I'm not famous. Like I'm an average dude with a job to take care of his 2 little boys with a girl. Like that's all I am. And I am competing now to be a finalist in a contest of 10 other people. So, man, these people didn't read the rules.
Yeah, and I agree with that, man. Because like what they could have did, like granted, like you already got the platform. Clearly, you clearly already got the money. I ain't gonna say their names or nothing like that, right? Because they already well known in the as far as Mopar world is concerned. But this is what they should have done. If they didn't win, cool. What they could have did, like, hey, whoever wins, let's work together on something. Let's collab on something. Let's get together, do a video together, or something like that. That to me should have been what happened, instead of making a video saying it's rigged, that they deserved it because they do X, Y, and Z and stuff like that. Like, come on, man. Like,
I'm gonna throw this out there, right? I feel like this. If you big enough to have a brand already created and you making a good amount of money off of it, where you can give stuff away, such as cars, then this wasn't the contest for you. Like it just wasn't, because you're not entering to be a brand ambassador at that point. You're entering to build your brand. I mean, that's just really how I feel about it.
Fully agree. So next thing here. So I kind of got a list of questions somewhat. So next thing. So I know you can't speak on this, but I want to speak on this myself. So I know at the end of the episode they cut it off where they said only 5 people are going to advance. And you were there. You already know kind of what's going on. And we don't want nothing to get shut down. We don't want you to get sued for $5 million and stuff or whatnot. We already know how to. So I'm going to have my predictions based on what I saw in the episode. This is who I feel like will be moving on. And I'm not being biased or anything, but this is my thoughts. So right now, the five is gonna move on.
Disclaimer. I cannot touch on this topic as this man said. And this is solely his opinion. Disclaimer.
So top five, not being biased. First person I feel is gonna move on is gonna be Preston for sure. That's who I feel. Next person gonna move on.
I better have been first. But go ahead.
Better.
NC, baby, we representing. Come on, man. We
Sure,
represent EC.
sure.
NC.
All right. So next person I feel is gonna move. It's gonna be Exotic Car Blacklist. He's gonna be the person that's gonna be in the top five. Third person is gonna be Mr. Patterson. Other two people is gonna be Preston and Preston. That's what I'm rooting for. That's who I'm rooting for. That's my top five.
You know what?
Don't debate me. Debate your mama. North Carolina, stand up.
You know what? Rubix for president. I take it.
I'm trying.
Man, it was surreal though. It's an experience, and to let y'all know, in that scene, the very last scene that y'all saw, where they called the people into the room, man, it was the end of the night, and everybody was like dead tired. So stay tuned for that next episode because I'm wanting to see what that next episode look like. Because the editing that they did on this show is amazing. It blows my mind, man, just to see the way that they put this thing together. Like I respect Dodge on so many different levels. And then, when they showed my little bio, they they put their top 3 things on there. My very last one, his first car he fixed up was his Power Wheels. Bro, I was blown away when I saw that, and I was dying. So they took that out of my submission video.
So that was up for sure. So I know we can't speak on anything further. We definitely gotta, if you want to know what's going to happen, you gotta tune into episode 2, which airs, I'm assuming, next Tuesday, same time, right? I think it's gonna be next Tuesday, same time.
Friday. I think it said the 22nd. Let me look on here.
22nd.
That's Friday.
It's Friday.
That's what it said. Yep.
Okay. Oh, it's Friday. Well, I mean, I think we're gonna come back Friday and talk about episode 2. Then we can do that.
Yep. We'll come back Friday and we'll debunk episode 2. So if everybody that's on this call, look at me talking like I'm at work. I'm talking like I'm at work. Everybody that's on this video chat right now, man, come back for episode 2 on Friday if y'all want the lowdown, and we'll get more into details on what happened behind the scenes. And y'all, feel free to shoot me questions in the comment section.
Yeah, I got one on my end. I got one on my side. I got a question on my side.
Go ahead, shoot.
How many episodes are coming? Not sure if it's public. If it's not, please don't say it because I don't want anybody to get sued. Because I don't think anybody will win against Dodge, man, when it comes to money wise. So I'm just being honest.
I had to call on Elon for that lawsuit right there. There are 3 episodes total, and that's public information. So I'm not, throwing anything out there. But also keep in mind there is a lot of things that I do not know. So you may ask me a question that I genuinely don't know. They don't tell us everything, of course, because they don't want anybody leaking anything to the press.
Yep. Cool.
Yep.
Cool. So let's talk about. Oh yeah, for sure. So let's talk about this. So as far as just straight YouTube stuff. So what we got coming for the channel? We know we took delivery of the 22 Hellcat. What's next for it? What we got going on for it?
I want to start focusing on collaborations, to be honest with you, because for me, getting the platform of the top 10 finalists is going to open me up to being seen by a lot more people. And I want to bring up as many people around me as I can. I want to touch as many people as I can as well. If you've never been a Hellcat, reach out to me on Instagram and you can come and take a ride with me. I'll take you to lunch and we can take a spin in the Hellcat. So as long as you're in North Carolina.
Cool. I'm coming. I'll be hungry, so let me know. I'm coming down there.
Excluding Rubix.
I know you stay on the other side of town from me. I'll be there.
Nah, big dog. You're always welcome.
For sure.
My door is always open to everybody.
Oh yeah, and also just make sure, I don't know if I said it before, but I'll make sure I'm gonna say it now. Like if you're in the chat right now, and you're watching this video on my channel, make sure you go and follow Preston at Exotic Car Blacklist. If you go to the title of this video, click on that, it'll take you right to his channel. So if you do that, go ahead, shoot a comment, say, hey, Rubik sent me and stuff like that. So make sure y'all tap in with him and check out his content. I done crashed one of his videos before. We done did videos together before. We done did lives together before. And we're gonna keep that going. So make sure everyone hops over there and supports him, man. He's got some really dope content. He's how he is how he is on this live, man. Dude's dope, man. He's hilarious, man. He be cracking jokes. Sometimes he's taking it too far and whatnot. But that's another topic though. But
hey, I'm not gonna make the joke with Will Smith. He might slap me. I don't know if I can say that.
All right, man. He's gonna show up and get you on that one. But
well, I appreciate you having me on here, man.
For sure, man.
That.
For sure. Yeah. So I think we're gonna wrap it up, man. I want to appreciate everybody tapping in, man. This has been fun. Hope everybody, like, if you haven't seen the video, make sure to go ahead and watch the video, check it out. This, like I said, this is really dope what Dodge is doing. Definitely trying to put someone on the map, and be like the next brand ambassador and whatnot. So we're rooting for you. North Carolina we all behind. It's out of car blacklist on this, man. So we're gonna tap back in Friday and talk about episode 2, and hope everybody join us, man.
Yep, I appreciate everybody for joining. Rubix_3. If y'all want to know, if y'all want to follow him on Instagram, Rubix_3. If y'all want to follow my man on YouTube, and any questions y'all have, reach out to me, reach out to him, and we'll be happy to take care of you. Again, if you guys need anything from me, message me, and I'll be more than happy to go out my way to help anybody I can.
For sure. Like all the comments, man, you got a lot of support over here. I hope I say your name right. Is it 01Z? He's saying good luck, man. He rooting for you. He's in. I think he's in Charlotte as well. So we gotta. Everyone's behind you for sure.
Yeah. And I will be at Cars and Coffee May here in Charlotte, and I'm going to Cars and Coffee in Columbia that next weekend because it's the second weekend of May. So you guys can catch me out there as well.
For sure. Now, I haven't been to Cars and Coffee in a minute, so hopefully I get to make this one. It's been since last year because every time I'm always side up, but hopefully I can make it Cars and Coffee as well. Also, speaking of collabs, there may be a collab in the future where we have to line up some wide bodies.
100%. Hey, let me address this real quick. Gargoyle King, you say all of GA behind me. If you're from GA, I'll be your way in June. Just heads up. I'll be in GA, Cars and Coffee in June. So y'all, throw that on the map. I look forward to meeting anybody that's out there. I will be in GA in June for Cars and Coffee.
Sure, for sure. And I don't know where I'm gonna be at, but I'm gonna be somewhere.
Yo, Fred, appreciate you. I'm sorry, Rubens. I didn't mean to cut you off.
You good.
Yeah, appreciate you, Fred. Say I support you, bro. Mopar, no car. You already know, baby. Mopar, baby. You already know. I didn't just wake up and do this Mopar thing like a lot of these guys that entered the contest. So
shots fired.
Shots fired all the way.
Man, okay. I hear you.
Yeah, so I catch you guys. Oh, my guy Red Rumble B in here. Appreciate you, Gargoyle King. I hope listen, bro. I hope I win too. Because if I win, I'm gonna do a donut. I ain't gonna say that because I was gonna say I'll do a donut in the middle of the city. But I'm gonna be representing. If I could win, I'd be representing, and they might come after me for that one. So.
And I'm gonna say this: if you don't win, I always told, like, you always in your circle, you get people around you that you aspire to be like. And if you don't win, I gotta cut ties with you because I don't associate with losers. Real talk. It is what it is. I don't associate with losers.
Man,
I mean, it's bad enough. I already got, and plus I got too many losers in my circle now, like Santana. I mean, I can't have too many losers in my circle.
Santana, get your son. But on that note right there,
that's why I'll be talking in here. I'll be talking now.
On that note right there, we gonna see y'all on Friday. Rubix, I appreciate you, bro.
All right, man. Y'all be easy, man. Y'all appreciate tapping in, and we're gonna catch you on the next video.
Tap in on Friday, y'all.
Yeah, Santana, sure. And also, I'm gonna have some videos dropping in between there, so make sure y'all check them out too. We're gonna keep the content rolling for sure.
Tap in, baby, and we are out. See you guys later. Peace.